Hi guys, welcome to Kotler's Marketing Show. Today's episode will be exploring the future of marketing. First, you ask yourself, what is marketing? Marketing, as defined by Kotler, is engaging customers and managing profitable customer relationships. This is similar to brand identity. Brand identity being explained as the unique characteristics that influence a brand's perceived personality, appearance, and behavior. This shows how marketing relates with brand identity, in my opinion. Let's not deviate from the topic. Exploring the future of marketing. The future of marketing is not just about innovation, it's all about adapting to the world pace, which basically means adapting to the technology, the human behavior, and the societal values, which is evolving very quickly of late. As businesses intend to grow, they always catch up with the trends and move alongside with the inventions. These are the 5 things that I think is going to change the future of marketing, which is personalization, the role of artificial intelligence, marketing in augmented reality, sustainability, and redefining SEO. Even though there are a lot of marketing strategies that are going to change the future of marketing, these are the top 5 that I'm going to deep dive into it. But I'd like you guys to put in your other marketing strategies that you think is going to take over the future of marketing. Moving forward to personalization. In marketing, personalization is when seller organizations use data to tailor messages to specific users' preferences. From this definition, you can tell how businesses or brands personalize their customers' interests by collecting data through their buying and browsing experiences. Personalization has really impacted the marketing world, as McKinsey and Company reports highlights the significant value of personalization, stating that companies excelling in personalization generate faster revenue growth than their peers by creating closer consumer relationships, which says also 71% of consumers expect personalized interactions and 76% feel frustrated when this does not happen. So this basically means that 71% of people are in support of personalization because they feel like it's easy. It's very easy. Like, imagine that you've got this brand that you go to often, and because of your browsing or your buying pictures, the brand has been able to tailor some products into your email, and now they're giving you discounted offers. Like, now you don't even need to go through and look for the products that have got discount on them, because your brand knows your buying history, or they know the things that you really want to have. So they're doing all the job for you and making work easy for you, and you working with an alternative brand that has got no help, because you expect you to do everything but on your own, and I think that consumes a lot of time. Personally, all the brands or the apps that I've got on my phone that I normally purchase from, I get emails, or sometimes I even go there and the moment I put on the search, like, it pops up. I don't even need to search it, but because everything has been tailored down for me, which I think is a very good idea in terms of personalization. I've been giving you some examples of personalized marketing. I was giving you examples on the bigger brands that uses personalized marketing. You might not know of this. All these falls under personalizing. So one example of personalized marketing, I would say, is Coca-Cola Share Coke campaign. Even though with this type of personalized marketing, data were not collected, but there's a campaign that Coca-Cola generalized it by putting names on their bottles, so it made customers or consumers going to look for bottles that has got their names, their family, their friends' names, which was very fun in a way. And even though people that didn't even make up their mind to get a bottle of Coca-Cola, they go into shops and they find maybe names of family, they find names of friends. Maybe imagine you go into the shop to buy something and maybe you see your mom's name printed on a Coca-Cola bottle, and you end up buying it, get home, mommy, I got you something, what you get me? I got you a Coca-Cola bottle with your name on it. And I think that was very thoughtful of it. Like, she's gonna feel loved, she's gonna have like, oh, my son is really thoughtful. And I think it's something that he really bonded like the brand and his consumers. It made them feel like, oh, we involved, like Coca-Cola has literally made something for me, even though they've not really gathered your data, they've not gathered your name today, but because like they literally targeted popular names, they got a lot of people like feeling involved, feeling loved, and they even got people like that they don't even really want to buy or buy the Coca-Cola, or they don't really want to relate with the brand, but because it's got the names that relates with them, they just hopped on it, and it ended up impacting their socials. You got people taking pictures of like the bottles with their family, their names on it, and tagging them, and that in a way boosted their social. It also like generated them a lot of revenue, because people that they didn't even want to buy ended up buying, and that is a plus on their side. And also it gave them a hype. Even though Coca-Cola is a bigger brand, they still ended up getting the hype, and it was the talk of the town. And I think that is one great example of personalized marketing, which I really enjoy. I also give an example of Netflix use advanced algorithms to recommend shows and movies based on user preferences and viewing history. And I think that is really good, because sometimes like you watch a movie on Netflix, and after watching it, you go on there, you go into your Netflix account, and you got a lot of recommendations, like things that relationship, things that you love to watch, even though like you haven't even put in the search button or the search space that, oh, I want to look at this movie. So I think they tailor it down to in a way that it makes like watching movies even easy, because you don't even need to go for a movie or a series to watch. Moving on to my second strategy, that is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is no longer a tool for collecting or analyzing data. It's now becoming a tool for creating marketing stories. Brands like Coca-Cola are experimenting with AI, creating personalized campaigns that resonate with individual preferences. Example is the use of OpenDAO.E for generating unique visual assets, which highlights how AI is reshaping creative processes. Another example is the Meta AI that has been featured with Instagram lately, which helps consumers to command the AI to give them an imaginable view of places that they've not been before. My first experience with it, I just told it to imagine heaven, and I got a cool visual that is very refreshing, even though no one has been to heaven before, but I literally gave the idea of how heaven is being described. And I think these are tools that helps consumers to get close to visual storytelling, because imagine like you making a trip or you planning something and you've got no visual idea of the place, but you just go into your Instagram and you just tell your Meta AI to give you a view or a picture that describes the place, which is very interesting, because in a way it kind of connects you to the place, and it kind of gives you a bit of idea of where you're preparing or planning. Like it gives you a plan, gives you an idea as well. So I think there is a brilliant feature that is really transforming marketing. And according to Davis Hassabis, the child prodigy who founded the DeepMind, Google is likely to invest more than $100 billion in AI technology and its application. And there is something that Google is planning to do in the near future. It's not even high. It's not really far from now, because it's something that they're going to be doing soon. And this really describes how AI is impacting the world now, and how important AI is. Because for Google to invest $100 billion in AI, that shows how AI is about to take over the world, and that is really an interesting marketing strategy, which we all wait to see how AI is going to improve our lives, even though it's improving it now. And we hope to have more AI features or AI qualities that is going to make life easier. And on to the next marketing strategy, which is marketing in augmented reality. Currently, AI is transforming customer service, where customers are allowed to have a view of what they intended to purchase by using the try-on features and product demonstrations that give consumers an early view of what they get in themselves. As explained by Hayes and Downey, augmented reality refers to the real-time integration of digital information into a user's environment. Here are several examples of brands that are successfully leveraging AR in their marketing strategies. One, we've got Lego. Lego has introduced an AR product visualization in stores, where they introduce AR kiosks in stores that allows customers to go in with their Lego boxes to show up to the screen, and the screen is able to compile a 3D display model that shows you how to build your Lego, and this has really impacted the in-store customer experience, since customers then go by to recommend to others that love Lego and share their experiences with them, which is really a nice and cool feature. Also, moving on to Gucci has introduced an AR virtual try-ons on their Gucci apps, which is very cool because I tried it recently and it was really nice. So you get to try on Gucci products such as their watches, their shoes, their glasses, and a lot of stuff. And I find it very interesting, but it doesn't really look original and it looks a bit fake because it doesn't really look good to me. But as time goes on, I think they're gonna develop and get better, because no one believed that cameras installed in phones were gonna look this good. But as time goes on, cameras installed in phones are performing really well and people are using them for amazing things. So I think moving on, it's gonna get better, and if it's get better, people that really like to go in store and try on their shoes or watches or anything before they buy, but they need to go in stores anymore, and that will really help to save time and cut a lot of costs, because it's really gonna save a lot of people from driving from their homes to stores to try on stuffs, rather than they just grabbing their phone and just using the try on feature, which I hope it gets better in future. Moving on to my last example, which is IKEA. IKEA has introduced an AR furniture placement with IKEA Place app. So it's basically similar to the Gucci app. With this app, it allows customers to visualize how furniture would look and fit in their homes. And I think this is really a nice feature, because especially when people that are moving into new homes, new accommodations, maybe just a new buyer, you just got your house, because there's an empty space, you get to use the AR furniture placement visualizer that allows you to position maybe a sofa in one angle, and it allows you to know whether the sofa that you want to buy is really gonna fit or match with the color in the room. And I think this is really a good initiative. And also, IKEA has introduced kiosks in their shops, not every shop, which is similar to the Lego kiosks, where people go in there and use the visualizers to visualize certain products that are not in store yet and have a view of how it looks like. And I think moving on, this is really gonna help IKEA cut a lot of costs, because IKEA is a brand that needs larger spaces to store their furniture, because they carry a lot of bigger products that occupies a lot of space. And I think with this technology, it's gonna help them in the long term, because they wouldn't need to get larger spaces anymore. They can get normal or regular shop and just have their technology, which people just go in store and look at whatever product they intend to buy and have a 3D or maybe whoever D that is gonna be there in the future. And yeah, I think that is really gonna be helpful, and people don't need to go in stores and going around looking for furniture. You just go into a very simple and convenient shop, sit down and get to try everything that you wanna try without moving around, and it gets delivered to your address, which is very interesting. So there's our AR, which is augmented reality, is looking like, and I'm looking forward to see more of this as we move on. Also, moving on to my fourth example, which is sustainability. Sustainability is a way of using resources that will continue forever, like renewable energy. A sustainable activity is able to be sustained without running out of resources or causing harm. Sustainability now serves as a brand differentiator, since customers now pay attention to how products are being built. Sustainability has transitioned from being a trend to a core component of marketing strategies. Researchers prove that 63% of consumers prefer to purchase products from brands committed to environmental responsibility. Companies like Patagonia and Unilever are leading the way with transparent sustainability practices. Apple is also making strides by using recycled materials in its devices and aiming to become carbon neutral by 2030. This simply means that Apple aims to ensure all devices sold have net zero climate impact, which is a very brilliant idea from Apple, as it has been able to reduce emissions by 75% since 2015. This shows how the world was being contaminated when consumers were not really paying attention to sustainability. And I think how sustainability has become a brand differentiator now, the world is going to be a better place to be, and sustainability is going to be one key component for marketing strategy. Moving on to my final marketing strategy, which is redefining SEO, which simply means search engine optimization. SEO is gradually shifting from the traditional text-based search to voice and visual search, and how marketers can optimize for these new frontier. With the rise of smart assistants like Alexa, Google Assistant, voice search is transforming how consumers find information. Similarly to visual search tools like Pinterest Lens and Google Lens allow users to discover products through images. According to Think with Google Lens is now used for nearly 20 billion visual search every month, helping people search what they see with their camera or their screens, which is quite impressive because you having 20 billion visual search every month. That is a lot. Also, 50% of the US consumers use voice search every day, which is very, very amazing because you having like half of the population of the US consumers using voice search in their everyday search or SEOs. That really shows how visual search has taken over, because before it wasn't there. Before we used to rely on the text-based search, and now we have a voice search, and currently we're having 50% of the US consumers using it. That shows how voice search has grown in the marketing world. Also, brands like Sephora are already optimizing their content of visual and voice search, ensuring product images and descriptions are easily discoverable. So for a brand like Sephora, that has got a lot of customers because a lot of ladies love it, because it's a makeup brand which is very popular, and sometimes people like see products of their influencers and all that, and it becomes a headache discovering the exact product. So I think they invested in their visuals, which makes it easy for customers to locate a product. Is a really good initiative. So with these examples from Sephora and Google, it shows how redefining SEO or SEOs is in a good place. This is gonna make life easier for consumers, because brands are putting in a lot of work to make life easy for consumers, because before you couldn't just be in your comfort zone and just command Alexa to find information for you. You just need to go on to find your laptop or your phone to make those research, and now you can just be doing something else and just voice out for Alexa to do a lot of things for you. I can't say the one for Apple because it's gonna mess my whole video. So yeah, if you get it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I think these are very nice initiatives that brands are really putting out there for consumers' life to be easy. So with all these, I'm gonna bring my video to an end, and I thank you everyone for watching the 5 strategies that I deem very important. And I know a lot of people, or some people are not gonna agree with me that these are the top 5 strategies that is gonna transform the marketing world. I want everyone to put their top 5 strategies that is gonna truly transform marketing. And because this is an open topic, we're exploring the future of marketing. So if you've got your top 5, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Watch out for this second episode that is going to be more interesting than this one.